Good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
And who is this we have here?
Mr. President, this is my good friend, Annie.
Annie?
She so wanted to meet you that I couldn't resist bringing her along, just to say hello.
Of course. The little girl was saying so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Rosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we begin?
Annie, if you wait outside, I'll...
No, Oliver. Let Annie stay. Having a child on hand will keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President. Annie.
Franklin, Harold, I don't want to hear even so much as a gosh out of you.
Franklin, a child?
Now, Oliver, since you speak for those happy few Americans who still have any money left, I'd like to begin with your views on matters.
Mr. President, in the words of Calvin Coolidge,
the business of this country is business.
Yes, and for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get the factories open and the work goes back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work and nearly 50 million without visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany? Heck, people are starving in this country!
Harold, I know that, but in the long run, we're not.
Harold! Cordell! For people who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is, it's all happening at once. The stock market has taken another nosedive.
Sit down strikes, riots,
Floods, death storms.
And the FBI still hasn't caught Al Capone. Well, I guess we're all agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
Henry, I'd like to see those figures.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be...
quiet little girl.
Harold! What was that, Annie? No, go ahead, my dear. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you got to hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Harold Dickies, stand up and sing.
What?
Sing!
The sun will come out
Louder, Harold!
tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Perkins!
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none.
Solo for the president. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, everybody, Republicans too, Oliver, sing!
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always